Oh gosh, honestly.
How you doing? You okay?
I'm good. I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm awesome. Yeah, you look amazing as always.
Oh, so do you. I love the backdrop. It looks pretty cool. I love the rainbow style effect as well. That's really nice at the back.
Yeah, thanks. It's yeah, it's the C for the club and for the Cybernaut, you see.
Very nice.
You're actually the first guest to comment on it. I didn't know whether people.
Yay!
Yeah. I don't know whether people could see it or not.
Yeah, I love it. It's all the different colours. It's very colourful. That's why I like it.
Beautiful, just like your music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, very colourful. I've been listening to it a lot recently in anticipation of this meeting. So yeah, I think Lungs is my favorite.
Is it really? That is
Yeah.
so different, isn't it, from all the other songs? It's like very more mainstream pop, I'd say, as the others are more sort of ballady, a little bit of country in them, a bit folky, that kind of thing. As Lungs is a bit more out there in terms of lots of different things too.
I could imagine having Lungs on while I'm on a treadmill or something, or while I'm working out, because it's got that nice like heavy beat to it. Yeah.
Definitely, it keeps the energy going. I know exactly what you mean. It's one of them tracks. Yeah. Oh, I'm very pleased you like that one, and that's your favorite as well. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
So we're here to talk about your latest single. We haven't even introduced you. Nobody knows who you are yet.
Oh no.
We just dive straight in. I just want to say welcome to Cybernaut Club, Chloe. And
it's lovely to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show. And as I was saying before, you're so talented and so beautiful.
So lovely. Honestly, I'll go red underneath my makeup. It's all masked with the foundation at the moment.
I think I'm going red now. But yeah, I think my wife is worried about this podcast, because she's like, don't go falling in love with Chloey Rose now. So yeah, your new single is Butterfly. So for people who haven't heard your music yet, how would you describe your music and your style?
Oh gosh, that is a tricky one. I guess in a way it's whatever people want it to be, but I would say it's very it's different. I've got my own sort of voice. I think my own sound and distinct sound, but it depends really, because some of the tracks I write are quite sad and some of them are quite happy. But I'd say it's more sort of a mixture of kind of singer-songwriter, pop ballady, a little bit of sort of a country influence in there as well. And yeah, if anybody likes Adele, Taylor Swift, anything like that, then I would recommend to listen to it. But I mean, it could be totally different, whatever you think.
Yeah, like I'm surprised to hear. Like I was going to ask you, so you mentioned that you write the songs as well. So have you written all of your music? You've written all of your songs?
I've written all of my songs. Well, the music, my close friend Harry is extremely talented, and we co-write. Well, the last 3 songs, including Butterfly that I've just put out, we co-wrote that together, but he actually wrote the music for it. So he'd like play the guitar, and then I'd come up with the melody from there, and we'd sort of share out what the lyrics were like, and it would just happen sort of spontaneously, really. One night we'd say, right, let's just write a track, and that was it. We wrote Butterfly, I'm not joking, from 7 p.m. right till 2 o'clock in the morning, and that was it. The full track was written just like that.
Wow. So do you think like when you're going through that creative process and you're there and it's 2 of you and you're riffing off each other, you've got that energy, you're coming up with the words and the melody, like can you talk us a little bit more about like how does that creative process work for you and for your writing partner, and like how do you nurture your creativity as well?
It's a strange one, really, but every single time I see Harry, we seem to have a little conversation before we even start, before things get written. And it could be about work, it could be about something I've seen, something that has both happened to us. And then we tend to write about it. And the last song, it's not even out yet. Oh, it was a bit about frustration. It was about frustration, wanting to get the music out. Should we give up? Should we give in? Obviously, we're never going to give up, you know. No. But it's kind of that conversation. And then something just stemmed from that. It was like a stimulus, an idea. We used that. And then we were like, right, let's write the song. But usually what happens is Harry kind of plays around with a few chords on his guitar. And I kind of, at first, I'm not even saying lyrics. I'm sort of coming up with a tune, you know, a la, 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 or a ha, or it could be literally anything. And then the words just sort of seep out. And if it's something that we've spoken about, I just start to write from that. Like Butterfly, I was talking about sort of, you know, becoming the person you're meant to be and believing in yourself more. And I wanted people to have more confidence in yourself. So it was more about that self-love. And we had a conversation prior to that. And there was a butterfly, a picture of a butterfly on the picture frame. And I was like, this is it, Harry, butterfly. We've got to write from this. Crazy. And then we just started writing. Then we just wrote the lyrics as we went on. We had a few breaks, you know, a bit of lemon and honey, keep the old voice going, you know. But, you know, it wasn't anything wild, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't a wild process. But, it's different every time, Paul. It is absolutely different. Sometimes he could play the piano, and usually the songs that I wrote previously.
I know. I was going to say, I noticed that like Golden Dreams and True Love, and Hearts on the Line, they kind of like some of them, or most of them, they start with the piano. So they have that in common, and then your voice comes in, and it's like a really soft, like, how do you describe it? You know, there's nothing out there like kind of like it right now, because because everything else is like, it's like, you know, banging in your eardrums. It's like, and you know, but yours is just like, it floats right in there. And, thank you. And you can listen to it again and again and again. It's, you know, so
that's the key, Paul. That is the key. I tell you what, you're making my day right now. You really are.
Speaking of key, I recognize, like, in Butterfly, one of the lines that you wrote or that you sang was it "Be the lock and find the key" or something like that?
Lock and what was it? Oh, I'm trying to think now. Keep the faith, keep it real, trust yourself, let it be, only heaven knows. Hang on, I'm trying to get to it. Find a lock that fits the key, unlock the truth to set you free, only heaven knows. But I'll say something to you, to be honest with you. I think it's fabulous, you know, we've all got a different cultures and religions and stuff, but I'm not a religious person as such, really, but I just tend to be drawn to sort of the unknown, you know, what is out there. I'm not saying I believe in a certain specific thing, but I definitely believe that things are meant to be, you know, and we're on here for a reason. So I tend to write that kind of way, you know.
Okay. And do you think, like, you know, like a couple of 100 years ago or more, people would, like, the word genius wasn't really a thing, right? Or, you know, it wasn't like thrown around very much. You would have the word genie, right, that would come up, and it would be like a spirit. And like, when people found inspiration, it was that the genie had visited them and like just blessed them, you know, in your session with your partner. Like, you know, the genie would come along and just like give you a nudge or sprinkle a bit of dust or something. Do you feel like where does the inspiration come from? Like you said, it just kind of, it just happens. Does it come from you, or does it, like, are you like pulling something else, you know, from somewhere else?
This is the weird thing. Is it a higher force? We don't know. Because honestly, I know what you mean. Because sometimes when I work with Harry, and I must sound totally crazy for people watching this, but I sometimes feel like there was a reason we were meant to write together. I feel like the combination of our songwriting styles and, you know, him producing it, me fronting it. You know what? I'm going to try and get Harry to do a duet with me because he's got a fantastic voice. But I'm trying my best. I'm working on it, Paul.
What's holding him back?
Well, this is the thing. Well, he was a singer-songwriter like me, and he's amazing. And he's wrote loads of different tracks a few years back, and he got on Radio 1, and he did, you know, absolutely fantastic. But then he just kind of said he didn't want to front it anymore, and he wanted to more be the back, you know, do the sort of
like
be behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, like a bit like. Let me think about this. You know, Kate Bush, very quick.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
Actually,
the guy behind her, like that kind of thing. Like, what was it? Paul Gilmore, or am I going crazy, or is that somebody else? Something Gilmore in Pink Floyd or something.
Okay.
I've probably got the totally wrong name.
Dave Gilmore.
That was it. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. People are going to think, well, she don't know his stuff. She can't think of his name. She can't get it right. But yeah, that's what I was thinking of. He wants to be the wizard. He calls it behind the curtain. Honestly, it sounds hilarious.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So he wants to be the man in the chair, the guy behind the curtain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not keen for the fame or the attention or anything like that.
Yeah, not so much. But I think he's so good. Honestly, Paul, we need to get him to do a song. Come on, Harry, front it with me. Well, let's get on with it.
You know, next time, like, obviously, I don't want you to go now, but like next time, why don't you both come on and do like a thing live on here?
That would be, definitely. I'm sure he would love to. Yeah, we will do, Paul. Definitely. Absolutely.
Maybe, you know, it'd be really cool. Do you have any sort of plans to do like, you know, a Christmas number? You know, Christmas is coming.
This is the thing, right? I said to Harry just a week ago, I said, I saw something posted on Twitter and it was saying about, you know, musicians writing a Christmas song. So I screenshot it and I said, Harry, you know, how would you feel about this? Because sometimes it's because not everybody writes a Christmas song. It's that chance, isn't it? A bit more exposure. Do you think they'll like it? Is it a bit of a, you know, jingling and keeps everyone happy? So
and you know,
we're gonna try that.
If it's a hit, like the beautiful thing about it is that you get them royalties every year. You know, it's every single year they dust them off. Like, and they
can
pull
you
them
imagine,
out.
Paul? Oh, that'd be brilliant. But you know, we'll have to try our best. It could be the most worst Christmas tune ever, but it could be the best. Who knows? We don't know.
You know, there've been some right clangers in the past, haven't there? But we still listen to them every single year.
Oh, I do. Santa Baby is my favorite one. Oh,
what about a cover of that? Like I think your voice would really suit that.
Oh, I do want. I'll have to. Do you know what? That's a great idea. Maybe I should ask Harry to do the guitar or something, and I'll just sing that cover, and we'll do something
and get
for Christmas.
Like, you know,
hey, you could be our manager, Paul, as well as everything else. This is brilliant. Good idea.
I was going to say, you know, like in the cover of Hearts on the Line, you know, you got that red dress, you know.
Yes.
So get the red dress, get the rose, red lipstick, and you know, snowy background. Let's do it. You know, you should definitely do it.
Oh, I'm getting too excited already. Honestly, I feel like we're in the Christmas spirit and it's early, but you know what? Let's live our best lives. Let's live.
We can do it. We can bring it. Like, come on, Christmas. Like, we can pull it forward. Oh, just like pull it down towards us.
Yes.
Sorry, what was your partner again called? The guitar fellow?
Yeah, my songwriting friend Harry David is called.
Harry David. Big shout out to Harry David. So, do you prefer working independently or do you prefer the collaboration? Like, do you do any independent music work or like? Do you do any of that? Yeah.
Well, back a few years back, Golden Dreams, True Love. What else is out there? I'm trying to think what I've put out and what I haven't. That was all independent, so that's something that I wrote on my own.
And you've got Sky is Falling as well.
Yes, Sky is Falling's with Harry.
Okay.
So the last three, so Sky is Falling, Hearts on the Line, and Butterfly was both me and Harry. And you know what? I actually prefer working as a team.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you get so much more out of it. You're both working to a goal, and Harry can bring something to the table that I would have never thought of, and then vice versa.
And so how did you meet him? How did you meet Harry? Like, how long have you known him for?
Yeah, I've known Harry for about 7-8 years, right? And we used to do, now and again, we do a few gigs together and perform, but I don't know why, we were both like artists, solo artists on our own, and never like sort of came together properly for like songwriting, you know, in terms of releasing things. And now it's kind of, we've come together and I just think, why didn't we do this before? But, you know, it's brilliant. And hopefully I can get him to do a bit of a duo with me, but we'll see. I'm working on it.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
crossed. So, absolutely.
So you mentioned that you've performed live with Harry, or have you performed live solo as well?
Yeah. Absolutely. I've been doing that for years. Did like Hackney Empire, the Lincolnshire Showground. Lots of different places, performed abroad as well, which was quite fun, and that was all on my own. But I just feel like I enjoy the energy that we bring together. I feel like it's I don't know, there's something about it when we're on stage.
So
it's different.
What's been your best or your most enjoyable performance so far?
Enjoyable performance.
Apart from being on this podcast, obviously.
oh, absolutely. That's the best. That's the best. Oh gosh, I can't really think off the top of my head. I can't think. But all I can tell you is I just love performing. I'll never stop doing it. I hope one day things will really, I'd love it to get on Radio 1 or something like that. That's the dream. But, either way, I'm just happy doing it. Whatever happens, we just love it. We love it.
How do we do that? If anybody is out there listening, if Ed Sheeran's out there, I'm sure he knows people at Radio 1. I was thinking, if you could duet or if you could open for anyone, who would your ideal act be? Who would you want to do? Who would you want to do a duet with?
Do you know what? I'd actually love to do a duet with Ben Howard. Have you heard of Ben Howard?
No.
Honestly, he's amazing. I love Ben Howard. Who else would I love to do a duet with? Oh, let me think about this. Tom Grennan. Oh my gosh, he's insane. Do you know who I mean?
No.
Oh dear, man.
Oh my God.
Who else can we think of? Let me think of somebody else.
I'm stuck in the past, me. So I'm mostly listening.
Karen Carpenter, but she's not. I know she's not alive now. But what a beautiful voice! She's so distinctive.
Yeah.
So distinctive. That's who I want to sing with. I'm afraid she's not here, but
So
there's plenty.
There's loads. Like anybody, think of anybody like dead or alive that you would want to do it with.
Adele.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely. Sorry, I get excited just thinking about it.
Would you class Adele as like a role model, do you think?
Yeah, I would, absolutely. I mean, I've loved her from being like really young, but someone else who I think is absolutely insane, Amy Winehouse. I just think she's incredible. I really do. And you know who I would like to? Sorry, I'm going on again. There's so many.
Crack on.
Ella Henderson, actually, because she used to live in Tetney, which isn't far from Grimsby and Cleethorpes and where I'm from anyway. So it'd be nice to sing with somebody that's in my area as well that's done really well. So there you go. Totally different again, plenty. Freddie Mercury,
Well, yeah, definitely Freddie.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yeah, I'd love to do that as well.
Oh yeah.
I've got
let's all do it with him.
I've got a buddy of mine coming on in a future episode, and he can sing. But we both normally when we're drunk we sing the whole of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Really? Oh my gosh, I would love to see this. But
my friend, he's called John Dawson, JD. When JD comes on, I don't know whether he's going to sing or not, but he has got an amazing voice. He does like loads of what's the guy? Not Neil Young. I could not Neil Young. Like, oh man, my brain is dead. But
don't worry.
His voice is he's so like rich and deep. And, yeah, that'd be good. I'll see if I can get him to sing on the show.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Probably won't, and then maybe you duet with him.
Yeah, who knows? That'd be good.
Yeah. So do you play an instrument?
I do. I play piano, and that's where some of my previous numbers came from, like Golden Dreams. And I just sit on the keyboard or piano and just play through a few chords, and that's where I'd write from.
But how long you been playing for? Did you have any lessons, or did you just do it by yourself?
Lessons. I probably started playing when I was about, I think was 9 years old, 10 years old, something like that. And
so not that long ago then, like for 10 years or something, 8 years, something like that.
Oh gosh, I'm getting old, Paul. I'm afraid it's not 10 years ago. It's definitely much longer than that, I'm afraid. That not to worry.
Yeah.
Not to worry. We've got to keep going. I'm still trying to look young, I'm still all right.
Trying? You mad?
I'm just too dramatic. I'm too dramatic. Overboard sometimes.
So you do keyboard, do piano.
Yes.
Can you play like you've been playing since you were 9. Like what kind of things can you play? Can you do classical or or Billy Joel?
Oh, Billy Joel. I do classical pieces, but I tend to more now. It's just more sort of pop songs, and because I would now and again do some bits for TikTok. But I think with my drama teaching at the moment, it's just kind of difficult to get all that done as well. But that's definitely something that now I'm settling into my job, I want to focus on so I can really home in, and get my singing out there more. We need more content at the moment. We really, really do.
Okay.
We really do. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's a work in progress.
Hey, we're all a work in progress. Look at me. We're all wabi sabi. Do you know what wabi sabi means? Yeah.
What's wabi? Is it out there? Is it quirky? What's wabi sabi? I don't know.
Wabi sabi is like it's like a Japanese word, yeah, and it just means perfection in incompleteness. We're never, there's no such thing as perfect, but we're trying. We're trying.
We're working towards that.
It's beauty in imperfection.
Yeah, that's a lovely way of saying it. Yeah, I like that.
So, are there any do you play anything else?
No, just piano. Okay. I tried the guitar years and years ago, but I only got to Twinkle Twinkle, and that was all I could do. So I just thought, you know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's focus on what we can do.
That's what I'm doing on. I've got a keyboard downstairs. Yeah, I've got a piano downstairs, and trying to find the time to do it is pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it's like I also got a small device. It's called a Lumi. Have you seen one of those?
No, I haven't.
It's like a very small piano, about this big, and you connect it to your smartphone or your tablet. And do you remember Guitar Hero, where the chords like come flying at you?
Yes.
It's like that, but for the piano, and the keys light up in the right color. So I'm busting out Twinkle Twinkle or whatever. That's where I'm at right now for my little girls.
That's brilliant. I'd love to see this.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'll show you next time. So, what are your favorite musical genres, and is there anything that you really don't like?
You know what? I like everything. I really like a bit of everything. I'd say I listen to all kinds of music. To be honest, I can't really give you one specific genre. Trying to think what else you asked. Actually, my mind's like a sieve. It's just gone. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I'm getting into what you're saying, and I'm thinking too hard, and that's it. It's gone.
No,
just
like that. That's all I said. All I asked was, what's your favorite genre, and is there any genre that you don't like?
Yeah, no, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Even you're talking Slipknot's not too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't listen to it myself, but I think what they do is incredible. It's amazing in their own way.
It depends on what you're doing, doesn't it, as well? It depends on the mood. I tend to find that, when I wake up in the morning, I'm a real morning person.
Yeah.
My wife isn't. So, I'll get up and I'll put on some, Prodigy or some rock or something like that. Yeah, or some Viking war music. I get on that, get in the shower. I put on Ted Nugent's Stranglehold, and that's that's got amazing guitar riffs in it, and it's like over 8 minutes long. It's like almost 9 minutes long. So I put that on when I go in the shower, and I know that's how long I've got. That's it. I don't want to be wasting money and staying in there all day. I just want to get in, put Stranglehold on. That's like my clock without it being a clock, and then I get out. So do you sing in the shower?
I do. Yeah, all the time. I sing. I try and sing everywhere if I can. Everywhere I can. Really, I just can't. I just love it too much. I can't see myself ever stop. Well, I don't want to stop, but while my voice is working, I may as well go for it. You
know what I've noticed from hanging around with singers, because when I lived in Blackpool, there's loads of entertainers up there. And I lived in a house share on Park Road for over 5 years. And so we had loads of dancers and singers and all sorts of, girls and boys come through who were super talented. Like there was an actress called Emma who was in Cats. I got to go and see Cats a few times.
And, that's brilliant.
The one thing I noticed that you've got in common with all of them is this beautiful smile. That's all singers have, that, don't they? Because their mouth is always wide, isn't it? When you're trying to get the air out, trying to get that volume out. and you end up with like really strong face muscles, don't you? And then that
it's like
I think that's what keeps you young, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I can't help but smile. Always give a smile. And I think a smile makes somebody's day. A lot of the time you find if you smile, then it fills the whole room with that positive energy. I always try and do that if I can, try my best.
I try and do that, but people think, they think I'm a weirdo.
Oh, bless you. No, well, I don't. I think it's brilliant. Be yourself, and yourself is brilliant. Like you've got a great sort of, personality, and you really are positive and I like your banter and you're funny and, you're a lovely character. So yeah, just be yourself. At the end of the
day. Last week somebody called me jolly. I wasn't sure how to feel
great.
about that.
No, that's great. That's a compliment, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's what you want.
I'll take it, Sarah. It was Sarah who said it to me a few episodes ago. She was like, "Oh, Paul, you're so jolly." And in my head, I was like, "Oh, she thinks I'm fat, like Father Christmas."
No, not Father Christmas. I love it. No, it's great. It's just like you're so positive, and that's how you want to surround yourself with, positivity and. Yeah,
hopefully that resonates, with people watching. Yeah, and, hopefully that's what people like. So do you you've done all of this by yourself? Well, I don't want to say by yourself, but like you're sort of a self-starter. You've done this. You've got this career like that you're working on, as well as teaching, as well as modeling. Like, how do you feel that to make the question kind of technical?
Yeah,
has the internet positively impacted you, like having the tools to be able to put your art on Spotify and to promote yourself using like social media and stuff like that? Do you think like has that positively affected your career or your ability to get into singing?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. The content that's out there and certain distribution sites that you use. I know this sounds a bit boring, but certain things you use, and that offers help to sort of, unsigned artists like me. But that's the key, really, isn't it? The more exposure, the more you're getting out there. But what matters to me more than anything is that people are getting something from the music, that it's making them feel good, or it's making them feel a certain emotion, or it's getting them through a tough time, or because I always find with music, I couldn't live without it. Like it can get me through so much, because life is a roller coaster. There is ups and downs all the time, as you know. And and obviously, as you were saying, the internet has helped majorly, and I think it's got better and better because there's more chance for musicians to sort of upload to the uploader, for can I mention a specific program?
Yeah, go for
BBC Introducing, and there is things out there for artists like me, and getting that radio play. But I've just got to keep pushing, and I'll never give up. So any support is always amazing.
Whereas like in the past there was these gatekeepers like record producers and stuff like that you had to go through. Now they've been disrupted, and you can just do it yourself. So one of the things that I try and tell my students is you've got all these tools, you've got the phone in your pocket, there's nothing stopping you on the weekends. Instead of sleeping all day or playing video games, go and make something, go make a film, go make a song or a podcast, or produce a piece of art and get it out there. Let people know who you are. Is that what did you say? You teach drama now?
Yes.
Are we all right to say where you do that, or do you want to keep that on the down low?
Yeah, that's it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I teach at Skegness Academy, and it's just an hour away from where I live, but I only just started a few weeks ago, actually, because I did my teacher training last year, and with COVID it was really hard.
How did you manage with that?
It was difficult at first, I must admit, and I was really missing the gigs like so bad. I was just like, I just want to get out there and see people and communicate, because I'm a bit of a socializer. I've got to speak to people.
You're a social butterfly.
I'm a hugger as well, social butterfly. That's it. I'm not in a weird way, obviously, but and I just thought, I can't. I'm stuck in. What do I do? So I was communicating over social media. So that has been great in that way, to keep in touch with everyone. Because
it's not the same, though, is it?
No,
it's not the same as like like, you know, you seeing people that your friends, people that you know and you love and your family, and giving them a hug, and, you know, you squeezing it out and finding out, you know, how they are, and you can see more in people's faces in person, like how they're actually doing, and you know, you can spark conversations that way. Yeah,
definitely.
Online communication is good. Like, this is probably the best form of it.
Yeah.
So
it does feel like you're there in a way, in the room a little bit, because I feel like we're having a good conversation. It feels really nice. It feels good. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's never the same as when you're meeting somebody face to face, you know, but like it's gone well so far. You know, I'm enjoying myself. So that's good. That's always a positive.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your, out of your personal back catalogue, what's your favourite song to perform? Do you have a favourite?
Oh. I quite like Golden Dreams, to be honest. But it is a darker song. It really is.
Yeah.
It's from the dark club.
The tone is a bit darker. So do you want to tell us about that, or?
Yeah. So I wrote that song about, it sounds ever so sad. At the time, it was kind of to do with heartbreak and somebody not being who I thought they were. You know, they were wearing a mask, you know, it sounds a bit deep, all this.
No, that's fine.
I sort of wrote about that, and I wanted to write sort of, I know it sounds crazy, like the next Bond song kind of thing. And I feel like it's got that vibe to it.
It does, yeah. I'm sorry that I didn't mention that, because that was something that I wanted to say, that it did sound like that. And I was going to say that, like, I was thinking, has she made like a Bond song here? Like, I was listening to it, like Golden Dream. That is very Bond, definitely. Yeah. So that must be like reaffirming to know that, you know, everything that you've said or you thought or I've said about your songs, it's, you know, we're ticking all those boxes. You know, you're putting out there, and people are picking it up and receiving what you're putting out, like in the way that you intended. That must be nice.
It is. It's like, you know, it's like, oh gosh. And it's that you recognize it as well. You know, that's it's lovely. It really is lovely. But yeah, I'd say Golden Dreams I really love to perform. Well, all of them, but definitely that song.
Are they like your babies, you know, because you wrote them?
Oh yeah. And it's that unknown, you know, thinking, right, I'm going to put it out soon. What are people going to think? Are they going to like it? They're going to not like it, you know, and how are they going to take it? And sometimes I try not to always give away what the song is at first, because people attach their own memories to it. You know, like if you certain song you could think of and think, right, that reminds me of when I was at school, or that reminds me of when I was in that club last week, or, you know, and you can let people attach their own.
Oh, I've lost you a bit. Oh no. Are you still there? Oh no. The internet connection's gone. I think we're still recording. This is really unfortunate. Are you there?
Oh, you're back.
My God.
I don't know what's happened.
I was freaking out. Oh no.
Oh, so was I. Is it my signal?
No, I think it was me. I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, my computer said your internet connection's gone, and I was like, no. I'm just gonna wait. And thank God you're back. That's awesome.
Yay!
Oh, bloody hell. Right.
That was scary times.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
Do you know what? I've totally gone. Fine. It's cool.
So to take the interview on a slight tangent,
yes.
What's the most trouble that you've ever gotten into, and did you get away with it?
You know what? I can't even think of. I'm not even just saying this like I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes or anything, but I honestly can't think off the top of my head.
Or nothing that you can say that isn't going to get you in trouble.
I can say. It sounds like I'm boring though.
Have you even lived?
I know. What's even happened to me?
Well, you're going to have to change that. I mean, what is?
I'm going to have to think on this.
You're going to have to do something. Yeah,
that. I am.
I mean, before the year's out, go out there, start smashing windows or something. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
nobody do that.
Smashing them all. I wouldn't have a job left, would I? No, dear.
No, definitely not. No, we've both got to be very good, haven't we, as teachers? You know, we've always got to watch what we're doing.
Yeah, it's lovely that you're, both teachers and doing this and still doing what we love, and it's brilliant.
So what's the best advice that you've ever been given, and did you take it?
Yeah, best advice, to never give up. Keep going. No matter how many times you self-doubt yourself, keep going, because I honestly believe if you put the work, if you put the effort and that commitment, and you really want something, it will come. However, it may take time, and it's a process. And also, sometimes if you put negative energy into the world, sometimes not meaning it, you could doubt yourself, it can sometimes come back to you. So always try in whatever situation to be positive. And also with those around you, you know, always try and treat them with that respect they deserve, you know, and I'm sure that comes, you know, it comes natural to people anyway, but you know what I mean? We know these things, and you've got to just try and be as positive as you can. And I always think that things will come back to you that way as well.
Yeah, I mean, it can be tricky. Like, life can throw stuff at you all the time.
Oh, absolutely. There's disappointments. You keep going.
Yeah, like, but most of the time, it's, you know, how you react to a situation that makes it really bad or really good.
Definitely,
or manageable. You know. Like, yeah. Okay.
And
cool.
you know, I'm talking again. What am I like? I'm doing
go ahead.
But one thing I do say to kids as well is, I think was it J.K. Rowling or something. I think she got rejected 15 times. And then she got picked up. So I think sometimes it's like, whoever you are, you know, whatever you bring out there, just keep going, because somebody's going to like what you do. Somebody is. Yeah,
you might get knocked down like 99 times, but just keep getting back up, because on that 100th attempt, that might be the one.
This was a lovely opportunity, so never turn anything down. This was fab. I've enjoyed this. I'm really glad I came on to speak to you. So you never know who you're going to meet.
I've loved it. And, you know, we met on Siren FM.
Yes, with Alex
and all those guys. You know, and that's just a chance meeting. And then I thought, oh, that girl's awesome. Like, you know, send a message. Let's see if we can do something. And we try to arrange it a couple of times, but you know, we're both super busy, aren't we? You know.
Yeah, so that's it. But we got there in the end.
Yeah, we did.
Week later, but we got we got there.
So, how much time have you got? Because are you in a rush to get off? I've got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah, just ask me the rest of the question. Going. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry. I've got till like 7, but I mean, you may be finished before then, you may not, but just go for it. Yeah.
I might get tired of you.
Absolutely, you'll be like, I can't cope anymore.
I can't take this. I can't take this woman's positivity anymore.
It's too much.
She's too positive.
Yes, stop it. It's too jolly. Look, #jolly for both of us.
#jolly.
I can't cope. Yeah.
What would you say is your greatest strength as an artist?
Greatest strength, keep going.
Yeah, I think you've probably covered that. Resilience.
Oh yeah, there's times where I think, flipping heck, is it worth it or what? But you know what, it is worth it. Yeah. We all do that. Whatever job we're in at times, we all have testing times, but we've got to keep going. Definitely. #keep going. That is one of my phrases, Paul, and I think we should bring that on and say to everybody, keep going.
#keep going.
Don't give up. Don't give in.
#jolly.
#jolly. Be like Paul, be jolly. And be like Chloey Rose.
Be like Chloe.
Or try to be.
Keep going.
Jolly. Yeah. Not in an arrogant way, of course. But you know what I mean? Just be positive. I don't mean it like that. You know, be positive, you know.
So whoever you do a lot of different things. Like, you know, you're a teacher, you're a musical artist and a performer. Yeah. You're also a model.
Yeah.
And you're also very beautiful competition winner in beauty competition. Is that right?
Yay.
What were you, Miss Universe?
Miss Lincolnshire. Oh, I wish. Can you imagine? I was Miss Lincolnshire, and I got to the final of Miss Great Britain. Me. I'm only a little ass, you know. I'm not tall or anything. And you know what? I didn't go in it thinking, oh, I'm the belle of the ball, I'm the bee's knees or anything like that. I went in for it because there was a talent section, and I thought, you know what, I'll go in for it because you never know, and also because it's about charity and it's about helping out, you know, the area we live in, and because I'm in the region of Lincolnshire, I wanted to do something, you know, an opportunity where I could help those around me, and that's why I do it. And I think sometimes a few years ago especially, I think sometimes people can think, oh, it's all about the looks, and I'm not saying everyone has that view, because they don't, but sometimes we can prejudge things, but it's not. All them girls, there was no nastiness. They were just lovely inside and out. They just wanted to help people, and they were doing it because of they were just lovely, like nice people. And obviously, they were fab at doing the catwalk, and
that's what you want as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Probably the impression of like the snobby or the rude girl in those situations, we just get that from movies, because they need that.
It's not
conflict.
real, I promise you.
Yeah,
it's not.
You need that conflict in movies and entertainment to make it interesting.
Of course you do, to make it interesting, to hook you in.
So what's your, taking into account everything that you've done so far in your 19 years on this planet, what's your proudest accomplishment so far?
Just music in general, I think, more than anything. I love modeling and acting and stuff, but I'd say getting my song, like best original song and track of the week, all the radio play I've had, and I'd say for me that means more than anything, and people loving the music side of what I do as well. Like, to me, that's just like wow in itself. I just think wow that people actually love it as well as myself, and all of it music wise, Paul. Just you can
really tell, like, that's where your heart is and that's where your passion is.
It is, and I will forever do it. And my ambition, as crazy as it sounds, I'll try my best, would be to have one of my, a piece of music on a film or a Netflix series, and it could be a big ask, but I'm never going to give up on it.
Come on, Netflix, sort it out.
Yeah, come on.
She's talented. She's beautiful. Yes. She can do this. Look at the personality. Are you mad? What are you waiting for? Somebody sign her up. Come on, Anna, guitar player, mate.
Help.
I was going to say, I don't know, like, about licenses or anything like that, but is it all right with you? Do I have your permission to play your song, like, at the end of our interview, when I edit it, or maybe
I would
in the beginning?
Love that.
Yeah, is that
Please
okay?
Please do. Yeah,
awesome.
Anytime.
I'll sort that
Frankie,
out.
I'll never say no to that. Never.
So taking us again, like, on another tangent, what is your most useless talent?
Useless talent. I can't dance to save my life. Oh my gosh, it's awful. I walk into a theatre, Paul, start dancing, everybody leaves. Honestly, it's dreadful. It's one of them things. It's an epic fail. It really is. They're just ever so disappointed. Everyone would want refunds for the tickets to say, "Oh, that Chloey Rose, you can sing, you can act, but by gum, she's got 2 left feet. She cannot dance to save her life." That's what they'd be saying. And you know what? I don't blame them, because it's true. But I'm not worried about it. I'll try and be a double threat, but I'll never be a triple. I'll never be a triple threat, Paul. And I've just accepted that. I really have accepted. Oh dear.
And do you have any upcoming shows that people can go to see you live?
Upcoming shows at the moment, no, but this is something that will be on the cards. This is something that we are working on for next year. Okay. So don't you worry about that, and I'll let you know, because that'd be fab. Yeah.
Hopefully, if it's not too far away, I'll come and watch it. And
I'd love to see, some of you, what you do as well. I'd love to see.
I don't do anything.
More. You do all these shows, and it's brilliant with your podcasts. And
cool, thank you.
Yeah, no, just you would love that, and I can see that as well. The passion is there for us both and what we want to do. So finally, just to wrap it up, like,
absolutely, what's next for Chloey Rose? What's next for you?
Next? New music.
Oh,
absolutely. At Christmas, I think
Christmas
even a
number
Christmas
one.
Number Come one. On. We've got to do this, Paul.
Definitely.
Paul has the power. Do you like that? Paul has the power. So Christmas number one, I think this is it. You've given us this idea. You've put it in my head. We need
Get
to
it
work
done.
on this.
Yeah, do it. You've got a couple of weeks, so
absolutely. Music and film, maybe more long-term goals there, but that's something. New music coming out, an EP working towards, so like half an album. I think next year bring that out as well.
Yeah, lovely.
Plenty of stuff, performing. Now COVID's all dropped down a bit. Sorry to
mention
that. No.
Are you planning on getting married or anything?
Not Not so much at the moment, you know, but I tell you what, I have got a boyfriend and he's absolutely lovely. Yeah. I can't fault
He looks
him.
lovely.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen a pic because we're friends on Facebook, so, me and you. So obviously,
yeah,
I've seen a picture of him.
Pie, and he's really supportive. That's good. And that means a lot as well. That makes
a huge difference as well, doesn't it?
It does.
You can't be dealing with these blokes who are like controlling of your life and trying to stop you from going here and there and hanging out with this guy or that girl.
Yeah, but
nobody needs that.
all my Christmases have come with him. He's lovely. He's blooming brilliant. But
what's his name?
Yeah, not yet, because I've got things to be doing at the minute. Yeah. But you know, in the future, I'm not going to say no because I think he's brilliant. You know what I mean? I think
what's his name?
This could go the long haul. Matthew,
bloody hell, man! What are you waiting for? Come on.
Come on.
She's the type of girl to get swallowed up by an Arab prince, you know.
Hey, do you think you get freaked out? Do you think you get, heck, I hope not.
Come on, Matthew.
Yeah, Rinnan will think, it's a bit soon, Chloe, you know.
Yeah, Matthew, don't be cliche. Not on New Year's Eve. Don't do that.
Don't be cliche.
No birthdays, no New Year's Eve, no Valentine's. Come on, sort it out.
Oh, you're brilliant. You do make me laugh. You are funny.
So have you got any final words? Like you're gonna just disappear into nothing. But have you got any final words or final message for your fans?
Yeah, just
for everybody.
You know, whatever happens, just keep going, guys. Like, be positive in whatever it is you want to do. There will be times where you will doubt yourself, but I just think just keep going, because I always find that works. The more committed you are to things, the more you put energy into things, it will come tenfold. You've just got to keep believing and keep the faith. With Butterfly, that sounds really corny, but keep the faith, let it be. And also, you never know.
Yeah, and if you don't aim for something, you're never going to hit anything.
Yeah? Absolutely. Aim for the tallest tree, you're going to get somewhere in between, aren't you? Aim for the sky, you're going to get somewhere in the middle, rather than if you just aim for, the top of the sofa. Oh dear, you're only going to get in between. I don't know why I said that. That was a silly example. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, leave your bedrooms, put your controllers down,
get outside,
actually
go on the beach,
take your phone and just put it in a cupboard and leave it and go and actually speak to somebody.
Yeah.
That's a message from my students. Absolutely. Like, get out there, actually speak to humans. Like, they exist. Yes. They're all right.
Oh yeah, honestly, I've met some awesome people in my time, and it's just like, you just never know who you're going to meet. Like this was lovely. I know, obviously, it is a phone. There is the phone involved with this, but you just never know who you're going to meet along the way. And they could help you, or they could impact you in some way. Because I've been inspired by plenty of people I've worked with, and it's lovely to do that.
Oh, your camera's gone.
Oh gosh, it's going. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
hi.
Magic.
So that. I think that's a beautiful sentiment to end this episode on. I just want to thank you so much for your time. Yeah, and I've loved, honestly, I've loved every second of it. So next time you're doing a gig or you're releasing a single or something, you come back, tell us all about it, and bring Matthew, bring the guitar fella.
Yay! Bring Harry.
Yeah, bring Harry. And do a show with Harry, and I want to hear that Christmas song. I want to hear it.
Yes, I tell you what, you'll be the first person to know.
Thank you.
You will. You've planted this idea a bit more further now, and I think, we need to get cracking now.
If you want me,
we've only got a few months, haven't we?
I was going to say, if you want me to dye this white, I'll do that for you. That's all right. Yeah. That'd be Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Oh dear.
All right.
Yeah. Hashtag jolly.
Hashtag jolly.
You with Santa's beard on and. Oh, that'd be brilliant. But honestly, no, don't worry. We don't mean jolly in terms of Santa. We just mean positivity.
Yeah.
And that's a brilliant thing to have. It is.
You've got to be. You've got to be. Like,
you've got to.
Yeah. Life is too short for anything else.
It is. We don't, it's not a rehearsal. That's the thing, isn't it? You've just got to go with it.
Exactly.
Oh, was that a bit
depressing? That was deep, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a bit dark. Yeah. Oh, dear. We've got to keep things light. Keep things light, guys. Love and light.
Light like a butterfly.
Yeah, like a butterfly. Transform. Oh gosh, I'm getting cheese bally now. I'm taking it too cheesy now.
So tell everybody, like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yes. Subscribe to
Do
my channel. I need 1,000 people, and then I can start getting advertisement money. I need to make a living. because, you know, I've got these 2 kids here, but God knows how many other I've got out there that I need to support. Anyway, so yeah, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for everything. You know,
you're welcome.
I'm gonna play the single now. And yeah, take care. Have a great November.
You too. Take care, and I hope to speak to you soon. And I'll update you on the Christmas single. Fingers crossed if we do it.
Definitely.
Hope so. Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
That
Bye.
was hilarious when you said that. Bye. Bye.
Keep the faith, keep it real. Trust yourself and let it be. Only heaven knows. Find the lock that fits the key. Unlock the truth to set you free. Only heaven knows. Above the clouds, tell me what you see. Found a world unlike you've ever seen. Learn how to fly from the ground up to the sky. Though you've always had it all you ever need and more. Sweet lullaby, drifting slowly through the night. Waking up so you can see all the things that you could be. Like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Fuel the fire and let it breathe. Burn the bridges endlessly. Only heaven knows. Paint the picture, live the scene. Write in your own destiny. Only heaven knows. Blurred lines between what's fake and real. Floating on a river blue and green. Learn how to fly from the ground up to the sky. Though you've always had it all you ever need and more. Sweet lullaby, drifting slowly through the night. Waking up so you can see all the things that you could be. Like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Running round and round so young and free. Not a care, life's a mystery. Like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Keep the faith, keep it real. Trust yourself.